To explore for a minute, if we could, the topic of juicing. Now, juicing is taught by Jay Kordich, the juice man, and juicing is taught by this person and that person, and there are many books on juicing. Most of the books on juicing are collections of juice recipes with a few pages pasted on the front about why you would juice, or who would want to juice, or what kind of juice you would ever want to have. Let's try and explore that with a little more intelligence. Doug, because you really come from a hygiene background, and in the hygiene world, you really eat whole foods in general. And so what is your view on juicing in general as part of a lifestyle for therapeutic purposes when someone is coming from a very sick or ill place and so forth?
Philosophically, I would not use juicing except in rare instances therapeutically. As a lifestyle program, I would not use juices at all with healthy people. Would I ever juice citrus and throw the pulp back in the juice and drink my citrus instead of eating it? Sure. Would I ever take some fruit and throw it in the blender and add water and drink it rather than eat it? Sure. But would I ever remove the fiber and the nutrients that are caught up in the fiber from my food in order to concentrate the dosage of the food? No, this is a whole food program that I'm recommending. I can't see refining the food, oxidizing the food before I get around to eating it, removing vital nutrients, and concentrating the sugars, concentrating the calorie count. We all know that a person can drink 10 pounds of carrots, but they can't eat more than one. It's a rare person can eat 2 pounds of carrots. The other thing about this is when you drink juice, the nutrient intake is concentrated, but it's also consumed incredibly rapidly. If you only juiced as much vegetable matter as you would eat, so you juice 2 pounds of carrots instead of eating them, well, I've sat down and eaten 2 pounds of carrots. It takes me the better part of an hour. But when you drink it, most people don't take an hour to drink a glass of juice. They drink it, and instead of calling it juice at that point, I would call it jolt. Now, the difference, again, between the way that I look at food and the way a lot of people approach food is because of their training in the medical model, they say, oh, well, bananas potassium or celery sodium. I eat bananas for bananas, and I eat celery for celery. Yes, I've done my homework, and I know the nutrients behind all of that, but I tend to eat my food for the food, not for the medicine.